Hi everyone, this is Dr. Jov and I'm here at the Cebu Orthopaedic Institute and I'm really excited to talk to you about this study on probiotics that I just learned about. There's now probiotics for everything. They use probiotics initially, I'll tell you a story, because I always have diarrhea after eating all those foods and I didn't know that I was actually lactose intolerant. So drinking probiotics actually helped my tummy and my gut become better. And I also know that certain foods give me problems. But right now, I'm going to share with you all my learnings that probiotics can also be for different types of arthritis. There's probiotics for rheumatoid arthritis, and there's even probiotics for osteoarthritis nowadays. So let's discuss what these probiotics are and what bacteria are actually good for your joints. Orthopaedic Institute, and I'm excited to tell you about the probiotics that are now being marketed for osteoarthritis. This video, of course, is sponsored by our friends from Word Philippines, and I'm going to talk to you about the probiotics that they have here in the country. So, what am I doing aside from being a speaker for Word Philippines? I want to talk to you about probiotics. My story on probiotics started years ago because I always had a problem after eating in a party. My stomach would go really bad. I don't know what I ate that was wrong, but then I realized that I was lactose intolerant, so I would always go to the bathroom after eating a lot in a party, and I would eat everything. I love to eat. I'm a foodie. Lechon, spaghetti, lasagna, lumpia, everything I would eat. Ice cream and cake. And my wife, who is a gastro, would always tell me it's because I'm eating everything. I shouldn't eat too much, and that's why my tummy is really hurting. But amazingly, after taking the probiotics which my wife gave me, it was a matter of minutes. It sounds impossible, but after minutes, the pain in my tummy went away. I felt stronger than ever. And if you have been through a bad case of diarrhea, you would know that you're going to be feeling weak. But I didn't feel weak after drinking the probiotics. I felt so good that I kept on taking it for the rest of my life. And what are probiotics? Probiotic is actually a word from Latin and Greek, probio, which means for life. And I've been taking probiotics ever since I discovered the strength of these probiotics for my diarrhea. But I realized that the history of probiotics, bacteria in fermented milk, goes beyond 10,000 BC. There's so many studies on this already, and it's really popular nowadays because they're also using probiotics for many other things like COVID. And this is because 70% of the immune system is in our gut, in the gastrointestinal tract, which means if you have good bacteria, good viruses, and all these good stuff in your tummy, you can protect yourself from many things. And what I want to talk to you about, aside from these good bacteria, is there are bad bacteria or abnormal compositions of bacteria in the gut. This is a term called dysbiosis. So when we drink a lot of antibiotics, when we have abnormal, bowel movement, there's usually some inflammation caused by a lot of the bad bacteria, and it causes inflammation, causing obesity, diabetes, and even allergies. Eating the wrong foods and getting the bacteria in your body messed up causes allergies. They're linking it to disease states such as cancer, hypertension, and liver disease. But that is for another day. We're here to talk about arthritis. Yes, dysbiosis, the change in the microbacteria composition in the gut, causes inflammation in the body and even in the joints. And that's why dysbiosis and inflammation causes or helps develop osteoarthritis. There is something called the joint-gut axis, which is not just for osteoarthritis. It's also been seen in spondyloarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So there's inflammation in the gut, in their tummies, and then that causes a lot of problems in the gut and also inflammation throughout the whole body. And in the joints, it may cause osteoarthritis. So the key points I want you to remember is that there's a bad bacterial composition which may develop into osteoarthritis, and if we shift it to a lot of good bacteria, we may reduce the progression to osteoarthritis. So targeting the bacteria in the body and the food is something relatively new instead of just giving medicines. So this is the point of this presentation. There's prebiotics, which means food for the bacteria. If we give good fiber in our body in the form of banana, garlic, asparagus, we can prevent some of those dysbiosis from happening and feed the good bacteria. So that's prebiotics. Whereas the probiotics are the actual good bacteria. You can get it from milk, sour cream, yogurt, and even these supplements. So there are now exciting studies on probiotics which generate hyaluronic acid, which is the normal fluid in our joints. And this is Streptococcus thermophilus. Again, this is relatively new. This is a 2020 study. And even in different countries around the world like Taiwan and China, Streptococcus thermophilus is isolated from the breast milk, and it can have a special function in producing hyaluronic acid in the body. Again, hyaluronic acid promotes knee lubrication. It is an anti-inflammatory, and it can protect your joints and cartilage. And there is a combination of a probiotic plus an anti-inflammatory, which is found in pineapples, bromelain. And again, they added collagen also. So it's collagen, which is also good for the joints, bromelain from pineapple, and the Streptococcus species that produces hyaluronic acid. All these three in one. If you want to know more about these probiotics, definitely come here next week. I'm going to be giving away these free probiotic supplements, free, no charge at all. And we want to thank our sponsors from Worth Pharmaceutical. I have enough, I think. I don't know. No. As long as supplies last, I'm giving it all for free so that you can try these probiotics for your arthritis. So much love and respect. Come and see me next week. I'll be here Wednesday and Friday only. A really busy week next week. Much love and respect. This is Dr. Joff.